Hello, Mid-Michigan. It's that time of year when downtown Lansing shines, the people are bundled up and filled with excitement, and the packed sidewalks are dressed in holiday style for the 40th annual Silver Bells in the City celebration. Hold on to your seats as we usher in the magic of the holiday season with the Electric Light Parade, the lighting of the state tree, and a special performance by David Archuleta. Then, to cap off the night, a pair of dazzling displays will light up the night sky. First, a 200-drone light show, and ending with stunning fireworks over the state capitol. Thank you for joining us for this great Lansing tradition. We hope you enjoy the show.
Welcome to the 40th annual Silver Bells in the City Electric Light Parade. The Silver Bells in the City Parade broadcast is sponsored by Delta Dental.
Delta Dental of Michigan has been a leader in dental benefits for more than 60 years. Delta Dental is proud to call Lansing home and is committed to building a healthy, smart, vibrant community where all individuals and families can thrive.
By Capital Steel and Wire.
For more than 20 years, Capital Steel and Wire has been a leader in providing high-quality steel bar and wire products with personalized service. We proudly employ workers from all across mid-Michigan.
By Trips Auto Shop and Collision Centers.
Trips Collision, proudly serving Jackson, Lansing, and East Lansing with state-of-the-art auto body and collision repair. Our team of highly trained technicians is focused on delivering exceptional service to every customer.
And by Mercantile Bank.
Mercantile Bank is Michigan's community bank, the bank that focuses on you, your responsibilities, your goals, your dreams for the future.
And now, here are your hosts, Bob Hoffman, Asia Lawrence, and Mark Bazita.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the 2024 edition of Silver Bells in the City. We are broadcasting live from the heart of downtown Lansing, where the lights are twinkling and the festive cheer is in the air. There is really no better way to bring in the holiday season than downtown Lansing this time of the year. I'm Bob Hoffman, and joining me for the 12th year is the one and only Mark Bazita.
Hi, Bob. Great to be back with you this year.
It is so good to see you. And Asia Lawrence, our first-time co-host.
Yes,
Welcome.
thank you. Hello, Bob, Mark. I am thrilled to be here tonight to celebrate the start of the holiday season. And what better way to do that than in the heart of downtown Lansing with one of the biggest celebrations of the year.
Well, we are happy to have you join us this year as we celebrate 40 years of Silver Bells in the City. And what a year it is. We have more than 70 dazzling illuminated entries, a record-breaking 11 high school marching bands ready to bring the energy. And tonight is all about the lights. Each float has a minimum of 5,000 lights, and we can't wait to see them all shine. Now we have some returning favorites that everyone loves, plus 13 entries making their first appearance tonight.
Wow, very exciting. And thousands of people are gathering out on the streets of downtown Lansing tonight, with thousands more tuning in from the comfort of their homes, ready to experience the excitement with us. Whether you're here in the heart of Lansing or joining us virtually, let's make some noise and kick off this incredible celebration together.
Absolutely. You know, they say it takes a village, and that couldn't be truer for Silver Bells in the City. This incredible celebration is made possible by the amazing support of our sponsors and our volunteers, whose generosity lights up the entire event.
Hi, I'm Dick Peffley with the Lansing Board of Water and Light. We're honored to be the presenting sponsor of Silver Bells in the City once again. This holiday season, we're excited to welcome everyone to downtown Lansing, and we're proud to help make the capital city glow for this 40th annual event. It's just one way the BWL lives its tagline, hometown people, hometown power. From our family to yours, I want to wish you all happy holidays and a happy new year.
For over 98 years, the Union Electricians of IBEW Local 665 and NECA, the National Electrical Contractors Association, have provided the best value and safest electrical work for the Lansing community.
Started in 1984, Silver Bells in the City has been a beloved Lansing tradition, enjoyed by generations of families, and since 2003, IBEW Local 665 and NECA's Lansing Division have partnered with the Lansing Entertainment and Public Facilities Authority to install the rooftop holiday lighting on the buildings in downtown Lansing for all to see. As the proud Electric Light Parade sponsor of this event, we thank you for tuning in this evening to kick off the holiday season with us.
On behalf of the men and women of IBEW Local 665 and NECA, we wish you and your family a happy and healthy holiday season.
All right, a special shout out to our presenting sponsors, the Lansing Board of Water and Light and the City of Lansing, for their unwavering commitment. Together, they help transform our community into a winter wonderland and create memories that we'll cherish for years to come.
And although the parade is happening tonight, the preparation began months ago with teams from the City of Lansing, LEPFA, the Lansing Public Media Center, and Fox 47 coming together to produce this live parade.
Yes, and this year we have 4 special broadcast partners who have stepped up to bring us this celebration to you tonight. Let's hear from a couple of our sponsors right now.
Delta Dental is pleased to support Silver Bells in the City, one of Lansing's most beloved and time-honored traditions. Through the electric light parade, tree lighting, and fireworks, Silver Bells captures the spirit of the healthy, smart, vibrant communities that Delta Dental is committed to building. Whether you're downtown soaking up the in-person energy or enjoying the festivities from the comfort of your home, we're happy you're joining us to kick off the holiday season and celebrate the people, places, and events that make Delta Dental proud to call this community home.
Hi, I'm Kelly Preston, president of Capital Steel and Wire. Our local manufacturing company is grateful to support the 40th annual Silver Bells in the City with this televised broadcast of the Silver Bells Electric Light Parade. Capital Steel and Wire is excited to bring this holiday broadcast to you and thousands of Lansing area residents in the comfort of your home. Our team of skilled workers and their families want to wish you and yours a joyous holiday season, and we hope you enjoy the magic of Silver Bells in the City.
A huge thank you to our broadcast sponsors who make this television program possible.
Absolutely, and this party is just getting started. Coming up, we're going to tell you how you can own your own little piece of Silver Bells history. But first, a holiday greeting from a couple of very special guests.
Hey there, Mid-Michigan, and welcome to the 2024 edition of Silver Bells in the City.
It's a special one, too, because it's the 40th anniversary. How amazing.
40 years and still going strong.
Tune in to witness the thousands of lights each entry has to share.
So sit back, grab a cup of hot cocoa, and enjoy the show.
You're watching the 40th annual Silver Bells in the City.
Well, now let's dive into this year's parade route. And if you haven't experienced the Electric Light Parade in person, you're in for a treat. Now, the party kicked off a couple of hours ago at the staging area at the corner of Lenawee Street and South Washington Square, where our talented bands and stunning floats gathered, ready to dazzle us all.
Yes, and once the parade gets rolling, it'll travel down Washington Avenue, take a turn at Ottawa Street, and head west up to Capitol Avenue, right past our broadcast site. It's a thrilling night to be in downtown Lansing, showcasing all the incredible events happening this weekend.
Absolutely, and families, you're not going to want to miss out because Santa and Mrs. Claus are waiting for you along with the live reindeer. All happening at the Lansing Center, and it's all downtown here in Lansing. You're going to find fantastical musical entertainment, but everyone will be flocking to the main stage right next to us on Capitol Avenue. We're going to be excited to welcome tonight's headliner, David Archuleta, who's going to be performing an incredible holiday medley right after the lighting of the state Christmas tree.
Well, it's hard to believe it's 40 years. Yeah. I actually can remember coming down to the very first Silver Bells back in 1984.
Not that long ago.
Asia wasn't even thought.
No. But it really, it started out with 2,500 luminaries along South Washington Square. It grew to the Electric Light Parade in 1997, the fireworks in 2001, and look what it's become in 2024.
Amazing. Every single year, I get so excited to come down here because it really kicks off the festivities for me for the holiday season. Before this, I'm like not in the mood. And then come here, it's like I'm in the holiday cheer.
Yeah, and this is my first time hosting and also my first Silver Bell, so I'm super excited. I mean, seeing all the people crowding the streets and the kids so excited, I mean, it's awesome. Santa and Mrs. Claus, I'm excited to see. I haven't seen them yet.
Yes.
But I'm excited to see them.
They will be here, right?
We'll see them.
I know, I can't wait.
No, it really is amazing how an event can grow and change and alter, but over the course of decades, it's really become a creative, wonderful event. And can you believe it's the 40th annual Silver Bells event? Let's take a quick stroll down memory lane at the last 40 years.
First held in 1984, Silver Bells in the City has transcended modest beginnings to become a touchstone holiday event, which annually attracts more than 40,000 to Michigan's capital city on the Friday before Thanksgiving. Silver Bells has been made possible over the years by the support of more than 65 sponsors, hundreds of volunteers, and partnerships with Lansing BWL, the City of Lansing, and the State of Michigan. For 40 years, Mid-Michigan citizens have been kicking off the holiday season right with Silver Bells in the City.
Silver Bells Weekend is all about creating lasting memories, and one keepsake that is sure to hold a special place in your heart is this year's commemorative Silver Bells ornament, designed by the talented local artist Tiffany Marie of Lafitte Gallery, which is just a few blocks from here in downtown Lansing. This stunning 40th anniversary ornament captures the spirit of our tradition beautifully. And here is a closer look at this year's ornament, which you can purchase, by the way, your own online at silverbellsinthecity.org.
Wow, what a beautiful ornament that is. And guys, the fun doesn't stop with tonight's festivities. Bright and early tomorrow morning, the streets will be lined with hundreds of runners in this year's 5K race. Let's meet this year's sponsor.
I'm BJ Puchala, Senior Community Liaison for Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan. On behalf of Blue Cross and Blue Care Network, we are so happy to be continuing our support of Silver Bells in the City as the 5K sponsor at this year's 40th annual event. The annual 5K provides individuals and families with a fun and engaging way to stay active during the holidays. We're so happy to be a part of this wonderful tradition here in Lansing, a city we're committed to in so many ways. On behalf of thousands of Blue Cross and Blue Care Network employees here in Michigan, we wish you and your families a happy, safe, and healthy holiday season.
All right, and thank you so much to all of our sponsors. I mean, you can really feel the energy here tonight.
Isn't it fantastic?
Yeah.
I mean, as we mentioned earlier, it takes a whole teamwork to pull off this parade each year, with more than 30 people working long hours over the last few days to bring the Electric Light Parade broadcast to life, and none of that is possible without the support of our broadcast sponsors.
Mercantile Bank is proud to be a broadcast sponsor of Silver Bells in the City celebration. We're thrilled to support this cherished community tradition, bringing together families and friends to enjoy the Electric Light Parade, state Christmas tree lighting, community sing, drone light show, and fireworks over the Capitol. We hope you'll join us this holiday season to celebrate the people and places that make Mercantile proud to call this community home. When the capital city is glowing, Merc is here.
Trips Collision is excited to be part of Lansing's Silver Bells in the City again this year. Traditions are important in our family, and we're delighted to share this Lansing tradition with your family. We're in the business of serving people, and that extends to the community as well. We believe great community events help to make a great community. Trips Collision is proud to support Silver Bells in the City as a broadcast sponsor. It's time to light up the night and ring in the holiday season. Thank you for joining us this evening. From our family to yours, happy holidays.
We have more festive fun coming up, including our first look at the holiday tree. But first, here's another message from a very special guest.
Hey, what's up, Mid-Michigan? You are watching the 40th annual Silver Bells in the City. Stick around for the community sing-along. Coverage will continue right after this short break.
You're watching the 40th annual Silver Bells in the City.
All right, and just in case you miss a minute of tonight's event or just want to relive the magic of the evening, we will have 4 more chances to watch on Fox 47. Our first rebroadcast will be on Thanksgiving morning at 8 a.m. Then on Black Friday, you can catch another encore starting at 9 a.m. Our third encore will be on Sunday, December 22nd, right after the conclusion of the Detroit Lions and Chicago Bears game at 4:30 p.m. And what better way to spend time with your family on Christmas morning? Our final encore airs on Christmas Day, beginning at 10 a.m.
Absolutely. You know, everyone's going to be watching when multi-platinum selling singer-songwriter David Archuleta takes the stage tonight after lighting of the state Christmas tree. Since first stepping into the pop spotlight at age 17, David Archuleta has embodied the kind of genuine star power that can't be manufactured. David's angelic voice and megawatt smile will infuse Silver Bells in the City with joy. And tonight, he's going to grace us with a medley of his songs, Christmas Every Day and Crush.
Well, David is one of the most memorable Idol contestants ever, so we can't wait to hear him tonight. And coming up in just a few minutes, we'll be joined by some very special guests, Mackenzie B. and Mackenzie T. from the Detroit Lions cheer team, and everyone's favorite tiger, Pause.
All right, and later tonight, the action will move from the streets of Lansing to the sky above as it comes alive when 200 drones take flight for an unforgettable time. Now, I remember seeing the show last year on Instagram, and it looked amazing, so I can't wait to see it in person. And only in Lansing we can get an incredible drone show and the spectacular fireworks over the Capitol Dome.
Yes, for sure. And, you know, it's really incredible because as we've talked about all of the, you know, different things that have come to Silver Bells over the years, and, you know, we mentioned like even the 5K race, like that's only been going on for, you know, 10 or 12 years now.
In it, right?
You know, turns out I have an appointment first thing in the morning tomorrow.
I don't even have an excuse. I'll be in the bed.
Exactly.
But many great traditions are part of Silver Bells in the City. Well, one of the greatest traditions of Silver Bells in the City is the lighting of the state Christmas tree. Let's take a look at the journey taken by this year's tree.
When we first moved in, it was only about yay tall, and we could stand on the ground and put lights on it. And then the guy that we bought the property from, before he planted it, he had it in his house as the Christmas tree, and then he planted it outside. So it started as a Christmas tree, and it gets to end up as a Christmas tree. So
it's a wonderful opportunity to be part of Silver Bells and to have, you know, to have our tree that's going to be, you know, standing at the state capitol. It's a real privilege.
Well, there's a lot of work, and this is a project that's ongoing throughout the year. I always say that I can't do anything by myself, but as a team we can do so many things. There's nothing really you can't do. So with that being said, the world is run by those who show up, and I showed up, and I had a great opportunity. I've had great teammates to work on this project, and I love being involved.
Every year they are able to put nominations in from May until August so that anybody around Michigan can submit a tree. They got to meet certain criteria, height, width, trunk size, things like that. But once they do, we have a crew that we drive around the state. We take a look at each one of them, measure it, and then we'll compile a list, and then we'll go ahead and submit that, and then make a choice and make a selection of which tree will be harvested this year. As you can see, it's a big event, a lot of things going on, but it doesn't happen just by one person. It happens with a whole team working together, and so that's a great feeling for me to be able just to be part of that. This year was actually a fantastic year. The tree was a different type of tree for us this year, so we weren't exactly sure how that was going to go, but it tied up really well and it was close. We didn't have to travel it too far. We got the tree set in place. They've got it turned to where it's going to look just the best coming up looking at the Capitol, so it was a great event this year. It really was. We had so much help at the harvest. We had some people that have helped many times before and keep coming back, and just so many teams and groups and organizations that came together to make this thing a super success. Today was just a great feeling to be done. We can get ready to have Silver Bell celebration, so we're really excited to see it lit up this year, and it's really going to be a great event.
This year's tree is going to be a beauty. Thanks again to our Christmas tree lighting sponsor, Granger Waste Services.
And as soon as the tree is lit tonight, David Archuleta is going to take the stage, followed by another highly anticipated event tonight, which is our fireworks show. Here is a message from two more of our sponsors.
Hello, I'm Casey Jacobson with LaFontaine Automotive Group of Lansing. We are proud to sponsor this evening's stunning fireworks display over the Capitol Dome. At LaFontaine, our mission is to build lifelong relationships that connect families, strengthen communities, and personalize the automotive experience. I can't think of a better way to bring families together and strengthen our community than to support Lansing's time-honored tradition that is Silver Bells in the City. From our family to yours, we wish you a happy, healthy, and safe holiday season.
Happy holidays. My name is Julie Pinkston with Choose Lansing. Our organization serves as the region's destination marketing organization to promote and develop our community for visitors. We are thrilled to celebrate the 40th annual celebration of Silver Bells in the City, and we are honored to sponsor this year's Community Sing. Silver Bells began as a simple community sing, and over the past 40 years has become a fun-filled weekend that continues to be an annual tradition to bring families together and build lifetime memories. On behalf of everyone in the tourism and hospitality industry, we wish you a joyous holiday season.
I cannot wait for the music to fill the air and the sky above the Capitol light to light up tonight, thanks to our sponsors.
Yes, and guess what? We have something new to tell you about this year. Have you ever been to a concert or a Detroit Lions game and seen these cool lighted wristbands? Well, 10,000 spectators tonight will have them too. As soon as David Archuleta starts to sing, and all through the fireworks show, all 10,000 will light up and change colors and pulse to the music. Silver Bells gets better and better every year. Special thanks to BWL, CATA, General Motors, LAFQ, and the Lansing Center for providing these free to 10,000 lucky spectators.
Well, the parade is almost here, and this year, as we mentioned earlier, we have a record 11 high school marching bands all competing for the Best Illuminated Band Awards. Now, we break it down into two categories: small bands with less than 75 members and large bands with 75 or more members. Each of the winning schools receives a $500 gift card to Marshall Music and a $500 cash prize courtesy of the Lansing Board of Water and Light.
I can't wait to see that, and we will be announcing our band winners later on tonight. But before the parade gets started, what is your favorite part of the parade?
Right now, because it's starting, right? Like I can hear it. I can hear it behind us, and I'm like, okay, there it is. It's coming. It's coming. So I'm excited about it.
Answer my own question.
Oh my gosh! Here comes the parade. I'm excited.
Well, the Lansing Police Department's Traffic and Special Events Unit on motorcycles get the Electric Light Parade underway, along with motorcycle units from the Ann Arbor Police Department. The LPD Motorcycle Unit has been in existence since 1910, and they've been participating in the parade since 2000. Now, the unit is led by Sergeant Randall Hahn. And you really can feel the excitement in the air for the return of tonight's Electric Light Parade. This one is special. As we mentioned, it celebrates 40 years, a 40-year milestone, with a milestone which is just incredible for a seasonal bash like this.
Wow, and look at all of those motorcycles. This is so amazing to see. And coming up behind there, we have that Silver Bells in the City banner right there. 40 years, what an exciting time. They're all decked out with their lights on, happy to be here despite the cold wind. But they're still happy. That's what Christmas is about. And right here we have, representing the United States Marine Corps, is Marines of Charlie Company, 1st Battalion, 24th Marine Regiment, Corporal Raven Ho, Corporal Raven Abdu, Lance Corporal Jacob Getz, Lance Corporal Benjamin Corti, and Lance Corporal Lillian Lentz are carrying the national colors and Marine Corps flag. Thank you for your service.
And there is the Grand Marshal. What could be a better pair than this year's Grand Marshal of the Electric Light Parade? coming together nicely. Let's give a huge Love Lansing welcome to Mid-Michigan native and 2024 Paralympic silver medalist JC Simon. At just 19 years old, JC, along with her partner Miles Krajewski, became the first Americans ever to medal in the Paralympic badminton at the Summer Games in Paris this year. JC was born with acromicric dysplasia, an extremely rare skeletal condition with only around 60 cases reported worldwide. She stands 3 feet 9 3/4 inches tall, but has never been one to think small. Simon has always set sturdy goals for herself, and she's doing a great job.
There's Paws, the official mascot of the Detroit Tigers since 1995, making a 6th straight appearance tonight. And a crowd favorite. It's wonderful to welcome back Santa Paws. The Grand Marshal and Paws vehicles are generously provided by Shaheen Chevrolet.
All right, and then with the Detroit Lions, we have Detroit Lions cheerleaders Mackenzie B and Mackenzie T. They are pumping up the crowd this evening. The modern era Detroit Lions cheerleaders debuted in 2016, and they have been entertaining fans ever since. In the 9th year of the program, the team has already performed marquee acts for people such as Andy Grammer, Lil Jon, BB Rexa, and most recently opened the NFL kickoff for the show America's Got Talent. Special thanks to La Fontaine of Lansing for escorting the Detroit Lions cheerleaders this evening.
And up next, let's give a warm welcome to Lansing Mayor Andy Shore and wife Erin, along with their family. The mayor and his family wish everyone a happy and safe holiday season and a great new year in 2025. We're saying 2025. I can't believe it.
Wow, I can't believe it either. Time
Look at
flies.
the crowd. There's a big crowd tonight.
Also in carriages tonight, in addition to the mayor, I know we've got, oh, there he is. Is that him? Yep. There he is coming off the family there. Mayor Andy Shore.
There he is.
And also a big Love Lansing welcome for our Turkish delegation too, right, Bob?
That's right, from the Sister City Commission, yeah. Which is really special that we have sister city relationships all across the globe. It's special for our city here in Lansing. There they are.
And there's our tree donor family. The 60-foot spruce this year donated by Eagle, Michigan residents, Rich and Dorcas Albertson. And
Yes.
I think it's the second tree, isn't it?
It is the second tree from Clinton County and the 14th from Michigan's Lower Peninsula. Since an official tree began being placed at the Capitol in 1987, anticipation is growing as dignitaries get ready to flip the switch that sets the glow following tonight's parade.
I can only imagine what that must be like for the family to have their tree right there. That's pretty amazing,
Special,
isn't it?
very special, right? Absolutely. Well, you know, I can hear, there they are, the Eaton Rapids High School Greyhound Marching Band. The Greyhounds are led by drum majors Sophie Monroe and Asia Petty. Let's take a listen as they perform "'Twas the Parade Before Christmas." I love that. Under the direction of Adam Gumbrecht. And they're lit up.
Wow, look how cool they look. They're in such unison, it looks great.
And they gotta be cold.
Oh, I'm sure.
And this is special for them. You know, all the bands, it's special.
Especially the ones dressed in the reindeer onesies. I really like that. That's a good touch. I like that.
Hopefully staying nice and warm on a night like this,
I
right?
had that on, actually. We should have worn those.
Now they have a chance to win $500 from the Board of Water and Light, and $500 from Marshall Music.
Wow, that was great.
Eaton Rapids High School Marching Band,
Sounds
the Greyhounds.
great to me. Wow. All right, and walking up we have BWL. Silver Bells in the City is a beloved Lansing tradition that spans generations of families. This special event draws an average of 40,000 people to the capital city and generates more than $1.2 million to our local economy each year. Silver Bells is proudly supported by presenting sponsors, the Lansing Board of Water and Light and the City of Lansing.
Yes. And here comes your hometown power company, the Lansing Board of Water and Light, with their recognizable bucket truck covered in thousands of green and blue LED lights. The Lansing Board of Water and Light, the Silver Bells signature sponsor.
It's going to take a long time to decorate that.
I'm sure, I can't imagine.
I mean, yeah. I've done a float before in Silver Bells. It's hard to put those things together. But they do a
That
good
made
job.
traffic more tolerable if cars and everything looked like that.
Yeah. They should leave the lights on until at least the new year.
Well, I see the Grinch. There we go. The Signature Electric Light Parade has anchored Silver Bells since 1997, and the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 665, and the National Electrical Contractors Association Michigan chapter have been sponsoring the parade ever since. Thank you to them.
Right. We have 3 more elves. Look at that. All right, and following behind, we have IBEW. Again, this Elf on the Shelf theme float presented by IBEW Local 665 and the National Electrical Contractors Association Lansing chapter. Includes more than 10,000 individually programmable lights dancing to the music. This float also features Eddie the Elf, who you may have seen on local news, TikTok, Facebook, or an Instagram post. Lighting up the skyline of more than 100 downtown Lansing rooftops for the holiday season. Look at all those elves.
Oh, looking great there, guys. Nice job.
Looking good.
I think one of your favorites is coming up, Mark.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Well, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer leads the way here for this creative sleigh. Yes, 9 toilets with reins lead back to a clawfoot bathtub that shines brightly with more than 10,000 lights in a variety of shapes, sizes, and colors. Michigan Plumbing has been proudly serving the greater Lansing area since 1973, and that float is a crowd favorite and always memorable year after year.
Definitely memorable.
It's McGruff reminding us all to take a bite out of crime. McGruff Safe House is presented by the Neighborhood Advisory Board of the Lansing Police Department. Neighborhood watch coordinators riding on the float spend their time keeping our neighborhoods safe. Thank you to them.
That one. How nice is that?
And here comes Cata, which has transformed.
All right, here comes Cata, which has transformed 2 of their vehicles into winking and blinking Cata critters, an illuminated experience for all to enjoy. Leading the charge is the Lady Bus, shining bright with 5,000 lights. Wow, look at that.
That's fun.
That's very cool.
That's very cute.
And following right behind them, I think, is one of the more crowd favorites. Oh, yes, I see it coming down the street here. Right behind the Lady Bus is a 60-foot articulated Nova bus, affectionately known as the Caterpillar. The Caterpillar is draped with more than 10,000 lights and has an animated face with blinking lights, bouncing antennas, and a big smile. I think you'd need a pretty big net to catch either of those critters.
Oh, definitely.
Very nice.
And I can remember back when my nieces Megan and Ashley were young, that was one of their favorites when they would be sitting out watching the parade. They always enjoyed that one.
We got to keep that smile on the face of the
I
Catapus.
love that.
That would be great.
that.
I think it's good.
See, again, I'm thinking of good reduced traffic
Yeah.
issues and the horns honking.
Look who's coming next, the St. John's Marching Band, the Red Wings. This 110-member band is directed by Roy Davis Jr. and led by drum majors Paige Newman, Hudson Smith, and Olivia Pettigrew. Here is the St. John's Red Wing Marching Band performing Narco, Light 'em Up, and Tell Mama.
All right. Look at them all lit up in their lights.
Very cool, St. John's.
St. John's.
All right.
That's a big band, too.
Yeah, it is.
110.
I can imagine how much practice this took.
Yeah. Mark, you were in band. What did you play?
I played the trumpet and the baritone.
I played trombone. What about you, Asia?
I played the flute. I played the flute.
See, we could have our own
I
band.
our own band. Next year, the three of us will be out there.
I love that. We'll start practicing next week. We'll be ready by next November.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I played.
Oh, yeah. All right, and now we have Choose Lansing, who is a proud sponsor of tonight's Community Sing, tonight's festive performance, following the tree lighting is headline. Oh, okay. And
Well, I think there is the Old Newsboys Association of Greater Lansing. Logan, the mascot, is joined by children and honorary board members among oversized boots and shoes.
Oh, there's Choose Lansing. All right, yes, again, they are sponsors of the Community Sing that we have here, and a heartfelt thanks to all our banner carriers this evening. They are student athletes from the Lansing Community College baseball and softball teams.
Nice job.
Logan is joined by children and honorary board members among oversized boots and shoes.
Who's coming up
There's
here?
so many people downtown. It's great. It's a little chilly downtown tonight, but there's, the cheer makes up for it.
It's still a great turnout. People are fighting through the cold.
Happy 100th anniversary to Lansing's oldest nonprofit organization.
Yeah, there's Old Newsboys.
The oldest Lansing nonprofit.
All right, great
Wow.
job, everybody. Well, now let's hear from some very special guests.
You're watching the Silver Bells in the City.
Yep, and stay right where you are. The lighting of the state Christmas tree is coming up.
And a very handsome gentleman in a red suit is on his way. Keep watching.
Whoa, ho, ho.
Uh-huh.
You're watching the 40th annual Silver Bells in the City.
All right, and there's 101.7 Mike FM playing Lansing's We Play Everything station. There's Station Cargo Van playing a wide variety of holiday music along the parade route. And there's that part of...
There's Werner Restoration, which has been serving mid-Michigan as the leading commercial masonry and roofing repair contractor since 1968. With the help of festive mice, Santa's skills tradesmen elves, and featured on the float they're making repairs to the North Pole roof and brick chimney in preparation for Christmas Eve.
All right, and coming up here, we have the Capital Region International Airport showcasing their Rosenbauer Panther. At an impressive 40 feet long and 12 feet tall, this Panther aircraft and firefighting vehicle is completely covered from top to bottom in almost 10,000 lights. Tonight's driver is Steve Gonzalez, Chief Public Safety Officer for the airport. LAN is located just 3 miles northwest of downtown Lansing, so remember to fly Lansing when planning your next trip.
That looks like a very modern fire truck.
It is, and it's
huge.
It's huge.
Yeah. Okay, making their parade debut is the Art of Adrian float in hues of pink and teal. This vintage holiday decoration-inspired float design highlights the artwork of Adrian Gerald and features retro holiday ornaments, toys, pine trees, reindeer, and lights. Art of Adrian has been designing and painting murals across mid-Michigan since 2018, and tonight's entry is sponsored by the Okemos Coffee Shop. What a great float.
All right, and making their way down Capitol Avenue is the Lansing Catholic High School Marching Band, a 2023 Best Illuminated Band Award winner. Leading this group of fine young men and women is their director, Jan T-Stort, and drum major, Colm Madden. They'll be performing the Christmas Angels March. Here are the Lansing Catholic Cougars. Lansing Catholic High School Marching Band here.
Love it. I was able to spend a little time with the band.
Oh, really?
All right, thank you, Lansing Catholic High School Marching Band, Director Jan T-Stort, Drum Major Colm Madden. Great job tonight.
I want to say thank you to Fox 47, WSYM TV, Lansing Public Media Center, the Lansing State Journal, and Q106, Michigan's rock station, all proud to be the official media spot partners of Silver Bells in this city.
We couldn't do it without all of our media partners, that's for sure.
Absolutely. A lot of work behind this.
Well, several Who's from Whoville have joined the Grinch this evening to help return presents as Hager Fox presents The Grinch That Brought Back Christmas. The Grinch, along with his sleigh, is being towed by a service vehicle that is decorated with white snowflakes, twinkle lights, and chaser lights, simulating a snowstorm. Good luck to the Grinch and all the Who's helping to save Christmas. Now, tonight's entry is dedicated in memory of Steve Thomas, friend, mentor, and service and install manager at Hager Fox. Your legacy will live on, and you are greatly missed.
What a beautiful tribute that is. What a beautiful tribute that is.
Next, we have a replica of the Kerwood Castle and the Heritage Footbridge with a working waterfall. The Kerwood Castle is in Owasso, Michigan, along the banks of the Shiawassee River, and the annual Kerwood Festival has been going strong since 1977. Representing the Kerwood Festival is Miss Kerwood Marissa Rose, Miss Kerwood Teen Madison Strauss, and Miss Kerwood Princess Navea Lopez. Be sure to check out the Kerwood Festival this June in Owasso.
All right. I see those crowns sparkling in the light. Those look beautiful. They're shining like the lights are.
2.5
All right, and coming up here, we have a 2.5-ton Michigan Army National Guard all-terrain combat vehicles trimmed in 12,000 red, white, and blue lights. Tonight's crew includes Sergeant First Class Chuck Peterson and retired Sergeant First Class Randy Loescher.
Randy Loescher. Welcome, gentlemen. 'Tis the season of swimming. The tropical theme float is presented by Goldfish Swim School of Oakland.
Pretty powerful vehicle there, I'd say.
It is, definitely.
And right behind them, 'tis the season of swimming. This tropical themed float is presented by Goldfish Swim School of Okemos. More than 7,000 lights. This entry depicts the same under the sea mural that is in their facility. Goldfish Swim School is ready to teach your child how to swim, float, and tread water successfully.
All right, Silver Bells in the City is pleased to acknowledge Adams Outdoor Advertising, the Arts Council of Greater Lansing, CATA, CISA, Ingham County, LAFQ, the Lansing Center, and M3 Group for their contribution as Gold Bell sponsors.
Crowd. Look at all those people.
Such dedicated people having fun out there. It's wonderful.
Absolutely. All right. And this historic 1928 Rio FA grain truck presented by the R.E. Olds Transportation Museum is part of their impressive collection of automotive history. This truck is original and was built in Lansing. The big head of R.E. Olds was custom made for the museum by the Detroit Parade Company. He was the founder of Oldsmobile and Rio Motor Company. If you have out-of-town visitors this holiday season, the museum is a wonderful place to visit, and it's in my neighborhood, so definitely check it out.
Stop over. Well, originated in 1969, the MSU Rodeo Club strives to keep the traditions of the American sport of rodeo alive. Now, this student-built float is adorned with green and white lights, includes a wooden bronc horse, and portrays their love for Western heritage. And following their float are two Belgian beautiful horses pulling a decorated wagon. Now you can check out the club in action this February as they host their 55th annual Spartan Stampede at the MSU Pavilion, the MSU Rodeo Club.
They've been in the parade for many years now. They do a good job. They do a great job. And there's the Bath High School Marching Band, proud to make their Silver Bells Electric Light Parade an annual tradition. The Bath Bees are led under the direction of Scott Vetter, along with drum majors Jordan Lira and Jaleesa Canty. Your Bath Bees are set to perform a holiday classic with Jingle Bell Rock.
All right.
That's
Classic.
always one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Yes.
Classic.
Jingle Bell Rock.
Bath Bees.
And
Oh,
coming
wow. What do we
up-
have here?
Who do we have coming up here? We have, all right, Northside Towing. This 50-ton heavy-duty semi-wrecker twinkles with more than 25,000 LED lights and holiday blow-ups. Northside Service and Towing is owned and operated by the Finley family and has been serving the Tri-County area with hometown service since 1967.
Tonight's festivities are organized by the Silver Bells in the City Coordinating Committee under the direction of the Lansing Entertainment and Public Facilities Authority, Mindy Billadu and Company, at LEPFA, they're not just about entertainment, they create memories. They bring people together for unforgettable experiences through their centrally located venues and iconic community and regional events. Now, over the last 5 years, LEPFA has created events bringing more than 3.3 million visitors to Lansing with an economic impact of $192 million to the economy.
Wow. And with a spin on 40 years of Silver Bells, here is LEPFA's Wizard of Oz themed float equipped with Dorothy's house in a tornado and spinning ruby red slippers and the Emerald City, complete with Dorothy and Toto, the Tin Man, Scarecrow, and the Cowardly Lion, plus the Wicked Witch of the West, Glinda the Good Witch, a Flying Monkey, and the Wizard of Oz, with a passion for building community connections and driving economic opportunities. The Lansing Entertainment and Public Facilities Authority powers the most electrifying sports, entertainment, business, and private events in the Lansing region. And also, Wicked is out now too, so people can go see that in theaters after the film.
Right. There's no place like Silver Bells either.
It is Christmas in Zap Zone. Zap Zone's ZZ Robot is front and center alongside Santa's Little Helpers. With so many fun attractions under one roof, it is hard to choose just one. The elves pick high-speed go-karting and can be seen on the racetrack getting ready for some laps. Visit Zap Zone XL near the Lansing Mall this holiday season to experience the ultimate in entertainment. Oh, look at that. That looks fun.
Wow.
That truck looks fun.
It does. Cool. And coming up behind them, this entry is covered in green and white lights to represent MSU and embodies the pioneering spirit of innovation, showcasing the first FMVSS compliant automated bus in the USA. This groundbreaking project sets the stage for future generations, pushing the boundaries of what's possible and paving the way for a safer, more efficient, and technological future. Founded in 2018 and headquartered in East Lansing, Michigan, Adas Tech Corp is a leading provider of Level 4 automation solutions for full-size buses and commercial vehicles. Their SAE Level 4 platform, FlowRide.ai, sets industry standards in automation with key regulatory approvals and ISO certification.
And next we have Consumers Professional Credit Union's A Dazzling Christmas with their mascot, Max a Million, riding along. CPCU has been serving the Lansing community for more than 70 years, and this vintage fire truck represents the credit union well, as they specialize in classic car lending.
Wow,
How about that?
Wow, and coming up behind them, we have another band. This time it is Holt's Band. This 150-member band is directed by Michael Emerson and led by drum majors Oliver Prush, Morgan Manalakotis, and Mason Betts. Let us take a ride to the Holt High School Marching Band Rams as they share some holiday spirit with us. From selections of Jingle Bells, Deck the Halls, Angels We Have Heard, Oh and High, and Oh Come All Ye Faithful.
Spirit with us from selections of Jingle Bells, Deck the Halls, Angels We Have Heard on High, and Oh Come All Ye Faithful.
You're watching the 40th annual Silver Bells in the City.
incredible.
Wow.
And the uniforms, the lights, the music, it really makes it a very festive atmosphere.
One of them has lights on their glasses. It's hilarious.
That's dedication.
That is
That is dedication right there.
Oh my gosh. And they're doing such a good job. It's cold out, guys, and they're doing such a good job playing an instrument and walking.
All right. The Q106 station vehicle glows with thousands of lights. Q106 has been on the air for more than 40 years and is Michigan's rock station. Rock on, Mid-Michigan, Midwest Communications, Q106. Rocking out during the holiday season.
Look at that
Nice
dinosaur on the
looking
side of the
vehicle there,
truck.
yeah.
I didn't even notice that.
Very cool. And right behind them, we have WLNS TV6, I think. Some of the familiar faces from, yeah, there they are, from the WLNS TV6 news team. WLNS is Michigan's second oldest station outside of the Detroit market and has been here for Lansing and Jackson since 1950. As Mid-Michigan's most watched television station, WLNS will continue to be here for you for years to come. Looking good, everybody.
Dream World Studios, I believe, is coming up in just a few minutes. Looking forward to seeing them. Lots of people downtown Lansing tonight, having a lot of fun. There's DreamWorks Studios with their Winter Wonderland themed entry. This entry focuses their dazzling diamond dancers from their Lansing-based performing arts school and highlights their team colors, which are royal blue and silver. DreamWorld Studios are amazing. DreamWorld Studios Winter Wonderland themed entry. They're doing a great job, based in their performing arts school right here in Lansing. And they're doing a great job.
Good. Dancing while moving, that takes talent. I don't know if I can do that.
No, I can't.
Yeah. All right, and coming up, we have some more of our broadcast sponsors. We have Capital Steel and Wire, Delta Dental of Michigan, Ohio, and Indiana, along with Mercantile Bank and Trips Collision are tonight's broadcast partners. Their support of this Emmy Award-winning broadcast allows us to reach an average of 30,000 households in mid-Michigan each year.
Oh, one of my favorites here, the renowned Petoskey Steel Drum Band makes their return to the Electric Light Parade under the direction of Dwayne Wilson. This double-decker steel drum trailer, dazzles with more than 22,000 lights. This high-intensity band is the biggest steel drum band in Michigan and has been entertaining audiences around the country for more than 3 decades. The sights and the sounds of this 40-piece steel drum ensemble are infectious, and this entry is always a crowd favorite.
I mean, wow, look at that.
They do a great job.
That is something.
They do a great job.
Wow.
Steel drum band.
That is awesome. All right, and coming up, we have this pontoon boat has been creatively transformed into a beautifully lighted silhouette of a sleigh being pulled by a reindeer. Manitou pontoon boats started with a family and a dream here in Lansing in 1985. They revolutionized the pontoon game with their patented V-Tune technology. In 2019, this family-owned business was acquired by BRP, who own other iconic brands like Ski-Doo, and Sea-Doo, and Can-Am. Manitou BRP is proud to show the crowd their Lansing-made performance pontoon.
That is beautiful.
I want one of those for Christmas.
Noted.
Well, hello, Potter the Otter and Rick the Rhino. That might be the first time I've ever said that line on television. Potter Park Zoo has been a staple in the Mid-Michigan community for more than 100 years, and the zoo offers one-of-a-kind experiences for guests where they can connect with nature and learn about the unique and endangered species. This holiday season, be sure to check out the Wonderland of Lights at Potter Park Zoo, which opens tomorrow night and runs through December 23rd. Potter Park Zoo, great for this community.
Absolutely fun to go there.
Potter the Otter.
Always love it. And then here comes, I believe, the Everett Viking Marching Band. There they are. Yes, there they are. The band is excited to be marching in tonight's parade and is directed by Penny Filanchuk. They're set to perform Let It Snow, the Lansing Everett High School Marching Band.
Nice job. Lansing Everett High School Marching Band.
Lansing Everett, sounding good. Coming up, we have mobile medical response. Thousands of lights adorn this ambulance that has a cozy wooden chimney. Mobile medical response transports thousands of patients each year and provides professional, timely, and compassionate basic and advanced life support services to 17 counties in Michigan.
The joy of giving and receiving presents is part of the holiday season, and this next entry sparks those memories. This large fabricated metal tree has tons of beautifully wrapped presents under it, with Santa's helpers ready to hand them out to good girls and boys. Plus, everything you see on this float is made from recyclable commodities from Friedland Industries. And it glistens with almost 20,000 lights. That's amazing. Friedland Industries is a full-service scrap processing and recycling company that has been operating at the corner of Maple and Center Streets in Old Town, Lansing, since 1886.
Wow. They did a really nice job. That looks great.
Yeah.
Great resource for this community for sure. Friedland Industries.
So many lights.
There's some
love
friendly
it.
faces.
Lots of people downtown tonight. Great night to be downtown Lansing. And with more than 4,000 GM employees calling Lansing home, General Motors is proud to be a Gold Bell sponsor of Silver Bells. Lansing is the only community in the U.S. to be home to 2 GM assembly plants plus 2 stamping plants, Lansing Grand River Stamping and Lansing Regional Stamping.
Right, and here comes GM's Lansing float, proudly showcasing our city's automotive excellence. You can check out the newly redesigned Chevrolet Traverse SUV, built at the Lansing Delta Township plant, alongside the luxurious Cadillac CT5 sedan from the Lansing Grand River plant just down the street. For more than a century, General Motors has been a proud part of the Lansing community, investing $2 billion in local operations in the past decade, with even more on the horizon. Together, GM helps drive the future of Lansing at the forefront of the automotive revolution. There's that new Traverse. It is nice.
And behind them, the Marching Elks, joining us from Elk Rapids, Michigan. This band is directed by Nick Anderson and is led by drum majors Olivia Williams and Janelle DeSantiago. Tonight, we'll get to enjoy as they play a Christmas parade sequence. Elk Rapids High School Marching Band.
Here comes the Sandmen. With Sleep in Heavenly Peace, this entry depicts a group of Sanders who are building beds for children so they can sleep better. 2,000 red lights represent the number of beds that have been delivered, and the 6,000 white lights symbolize the number of beds that still need to be made. If you want to volunteer to help build beds, the Michigan Lansing Build Day is on December 14th. Register at shpbeds.org.
Such a great organization. They do such good work. Sleep in Heavenly Peace. Love them. And I think up next we have the Hive Dance Studio, Let It Snow. We're going to be seeing them in just a few seconds. There they are. The Hive Dance Team and Dance Company from Grand Ledge, Michigan presents Let It Snow. This group of dancers are having so much fun in a winter wonderland of snow with their friend Frosty and the Snowman. Under the direction of Sierra Exkin, the Hive Dance Studio is a buzzing dance community committed to inclusivity, growth, and artistic expression.
They are bringing the snow. I feel it over here.
Oh, it's blowing right over this way, too. Coming right in front of us here tonight. I love that. And Sparrow Health System is now University of Michigan Health Sparrow. U of M Health Sparrow provides patient-centered care at practices across the region. With 526 providers, they are Mid-Michigan's largest care network, and Silver Bells is proud to have their support as a Gold Bell sponsor. And U of M's Health Sparrow Eaton area EMS ambulance is decked out in maize and blue lights U of M Health Sparrow offers world-class, highly skilled, expert care close to home. U of M Health Sparrow.
Expert care, close to home. Thank you for being here.
Even the little snow penguins.
How cute is he? And coming up, I think we have this bright yellow Dean Transportation school bus, which is decorated with thousands of white lights and accented with multicolored lights. Dean Transportation safely transports children to and from school each day. Dean has been a fixture in the Lansing community for more than 50 years, and they are proud to support the Lansing Promise by investing in the future of Lansing's youth. My school bus didn't look like that.
No. There is the Karana Marching Cavaliers. Craig Luft directs this 75-member band, which is led under the direction of drum majors Lexi Golab and Clark Cody. The Marching Cavaliers are excited to be back in the Electric Light Parade, and they're going to be performing Santa's Parade.
You're watching the 40th annual Silver Bells in the City.
And making its way down Capitol Avenue is Lansing Roller Derby's giant purple roller skate with green wheels and white laces, which stands at 9 feet. This group travels throughout the Midwest to compete in bouts. And did you know that roller derby is the only full contact sport played on roller skates? This is one tough team.
Wow. Cool float. Now, can you guys roller skate?
Years ago.
Back in 1984 when Silver Bells started.
Right.
Yeah.
In fact, you were, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I can't roller skate, but I would love to learn.
That is a pretty cool float, though.
It is. And coming up, we have E-Tran. As this charming E-Tran gingerbread house rolls by, it's sure to sprinkle a little extra holiday magic on the streets of Lansing. Keep an eye out for this sugary spectacle. It's the sweetest ride in town. E-Tran transformed a 22-foot transit cargo van into a delightful gingerbread house featuring 7,000 programmable lights, faux candy, frosting, and all the festive trimmings.
Frosting and all the festive trimming.
That's very cool. I like the candy there.
I know. That's one thing I haven't seen yet.
That's very nice. Well, we are happy to recognize our Bronze Bell sponsors, 99.1 WFMK, City Pulse, Foster Swift Collins and Smith, MSU FCU, MSU Healthcare, and the Xavier DeGroat Autism Foundation. Thank you for all your community partnership and your support of Silver Bells in the City.
All right, so many great sponsors that we have. All right, and coming up, I think I see, whoa, watch out, zooming their way along the parade route are many go-karts from High Caliber Karting and Entertainment. Now, kids ages 5 and up can race on the go-kart track. Join in on the fun by visiting High Caliber at the Meridian Mall this holiday season.
Love it.
Look at that.
All right.
Now that's fun.
Very cool. All right.
Look at that.
All right.
They got the go-karts out there.
And I think that's very cool. I think up next is Mary the Cow making her return to the Electric Light Parade with her shiny red nose. This giant black and white cow is a representation of Quality Dairy's heritage in the dairy business. It's 13 feet tall and decorated from head to toe in thousands of lights. Quality Dairy has been a part of the Lansing community since 1936, and we would like to give a special shout out to Ken Martin, CEO of Quality Dairy, as he is tonight's float driver.
All right, and coming up next, we have a gingerbread house that is Wonderland of Hope with huge lollipops and gumdrops. This gingerbread house is a symbol of family and home. This sweet entry is presented by the Volunteers of America thrift store that has been on Cedar Street in Lansing for more than 20 years. All proceeds go to support local veterans, seniors, and families.
20 years. All proceeds go to support local veterans, seniors, and
a gingerbread house.
Wow, look at that gingerbread house. How cool is that?
Have you ever made one?
I have not,
Yes,
but I would love to. All right, from the sparkling tiaras to the brightest smiles, the lights on the St. John's Mint Festival royalty float, framed with red poinsettias and white lights, are aimed to please. Everything on this entry has been decorated by the young ladies, Mint Royalty, which are riding on the float, including the 2024 Mint Festival Queen, Katie Rosin. The Mint Festival is an annual event held the second week of August in St. John's, Michigan.
An annual event held the second week of August in St. John's, Michigan. Welcome.
Looking good there, Mint Festival Royalty Court.
Mint Festival is a big one. I know people love the Mint Festival.
And Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan and Blue Care Network are proud to present the 2024 Silver Bells 5K race, along with support from AF Group, Dean Metronet, and Planet Fitness. The 12th annual Silver Bells 5K takes place on Saturday, November 23rd at 9 a.m. And hundreds of runners will be starting the race in front of the state Christmas tree.
And then there's the Portland High School Marching Band, proud to celebrate the start of the holiday season in the capital city. The Raider Marching Band is led under the direction of Mike Sulicki, along with drum majors Jack Sheehan and Evelyn Johnson, performing a medley of Deck the Halls, We Wish You a Merry Christmas, and Go Tell It on the Mountain. Here are the Portland Raiders.
Holiday cheer with their tandem steer trucks transformed into two giant glowing presents. Adorned with thousands of green and blue lights, each truck sparkles as a giant gift box, complete with a red ribbon and bows to light up the night.
Some good looking trucks there.
It is.
I like the colors and the flashing lights on that one there.
It is. Very well done.
It reminds me, do you guys have colors on your Christmas tree, or is it all white?
I'll have you know, I have a tree that can do both. It can stay all white, or it can go all colors.
What do you like?
Usually I go all white.
Yeah.
We usually have all white.
Yeah. It's a good classic.
But growing up, it was, you know, all colored lights. So
Yeah.
I don't know. So, wow, they've got a lot of trucks there. Pit clean. Amazing.
Here's that pit clean truck. All
And a bow
right.
on top, which
With a
is
bow on top.
I love it. That's funny.
And I see all these people here with their phones out. They're still excited. Every float that comes by, I mean, it doesn't get old. Everyone is different.
My fear is you put all those lights on and then you plug one in and it doesn't work.
Oh, right.
Man.
Remember those days?
All right, well, check out PJ's Towing, custom built 50-ton semi-rotator tow truck, loaded with more than 10,000 LED strobe and neon lights. That is another shiny truck.
Oh, look at those eyes.
Decked out in red, white, and blue, too.
Yeah, that's super cool. I'm sure a lot of us have seen PJ's Towing around the Lansing neighborhoods. They definitely have their work done.
That's amazing.
Looks great, though. All right, coming up, we have the Foresight Group presents A World of Color. This vibrant entry contains colorful Christmas trees, boxes, and ornaments made of various materials used in everyday sign making and printing operations. Materials used include paperboard, plastics, and aluminum. This is the Foresight's first parade appearance. Well, welcome to Silver Bells, Foresight.
Everyday sign making and printing operation. Materials used include paperboard, plastics, and aluminum.
LaFontaine Automotive Group coming up behind them, proud to present an elevated fireworks show in honor of 40 years of Silver Bells at this evening's grand finale. We can't wait to see this stunning display over our state capitol building, and it is due to our sponsors, LaFontaine Lansing Automotive Group. Thank you very much.
The theme of this entry is Nightmare Before Christmas. Jack and Sally are riding in their sleigh with their bony reindeer and Zero leading the way with his bright red nose. They are bringing all the cheer from Halloween Town to Christmas Town. Great job to the employees of Great Lakes Center for Rheumatology for making this float come together.
And look at that dancing figure right there. They are having a great time.
Festive or trying to stay warm, one of the two. I don't know.
Either way, I understand.
Oh, he's just having a good old time dancing.
All right, and as everyone knows, some of Santa's helpers are mice. This float depicts a sleigh made of a triangle chunk of cheese, carrying Santa's helpers to the North Pole. The sleigh is being pulled by a team of cows harnessed in the front of the sleigh. A little known fact is that cows are more efficient than reindeer. Wow. This entry is presented by MWC, which is one of the newest and most modern cheese and protein powder production facilities in the U.S. It is located just north of us in St. John's.
Very informative there. That's good. I like that. Well, here comes my alma mater, the Marching Quakers of Lansing Eastern High School in their classic blue and gold uniforms. The Quaker Marching Band is directed by Tanya Hicks and is led under the direction of drum major Amira Davis. Let's listen in as the band plays Jingle Bell Jam, the Lansing Eastern High School Quaker Marching Band. Could I get my instrument out and join them tonight?
You should.
All right. I mean, I have really great memories of marching in parades and stuff too. We did a lot of those over the years. They were great fun.
Oh wow, we have light up drums. Wow, how cool is that? Now that's something I haven't seen yet. That's awesome. We have the wreaths here.
Sewn Linen. We have the iconic purple sewn linen delivery truck with more than 30,000 perfectly placed purple and white lights. Sewn Linen is a family-owned and locally operated business that has been proudly serving Michigan for more than 90 years.
Wow. All right, and Granger Waste Services is proud to be this year's Christmas tree lighting sponsor. Because of Granger's support, this year's official state Christmas tree has 10,000 lights, which is a record. All of us are looking forward to the highly anticipated countdown to the tree lighting following the parade when dignitaries flip the tree with the big switch.
And next comes Captain Kirby Christmas truck with Granger Waste Services' own Captain Kirby taking center stage, gleaming with the rainbow of thousands of Christmas lights. This ride-in truck is carrying several Granger Waste Service associates with their families, and they're all filled with the Christmas spirit. Granger Waste Services and Captain Kirby.
All right. 2 men in a truck and a sleigh, I should say, presented by 2 Men in a Truck. The truck is covered with more than 6,000 shimmering, multicolored rope and net lights. 2 Men in a Truck started in the 1980s in Lansing, Michigan, and now, more than 36 years later, has grown to more than 350 locations worldwide. Amazing. Good for them. That's a lot of locations.
It is. And coming up here, we have the Lansing Fire Department with the Model T fire engine. This 1917 antique Ford Model T fire truck is more than 100 years old. This antique glistens with lights and is leading the way for engine number 48 of the Lansing Fire Department.
That always really is amazing to see that when you think about. Yeah.
That's crazy to think about.
And we welcome engine number 48. This bright red ladder truck with emergency lights aflare proudly serves the east side of the city. Lansing formed its first fire company in October of 1857, and in 1909 became the first city in the United States to place a motorized fire engine into service. And of course, we want to thank all of our first responders for keeping our community safe. The Lansing Fire Department.
And we are pleased to welcome the Waverly Warrior Marching Band. The band is under the direction of David Gorby and led by junior drum majors Saria Lopez and Caleb Inn. Drumline captain is Grant Vu and color guard captain is Natalie Duffy. Let's hear the Waverly Warriors play Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Great job, guys.
All right, and they're still going.
It's coming. It's coming.
All right, the wait is finally over. All the way from the North Pole, Santa and Mrs. Claus have arrived in the capital city atop their sleigh. Santa's arrival officially ushers in the magic of the holidays in mid-Michigan and is presented by the Lansing Board of Water and Light. BWL is proud to be the greater Lansing area's hometown utility. They are hometown people, hometown power.
You'll see them in just a few minutes.
Yes, they're still coming. I promise.
And your wheel is finally over all the way from the North Pole.
But what better way to bring in Santa and Mrs. Claus and the Waverly Marching Band, and I think there they are right there.
They are. And again, the wait is over. They have arrived from the North Pole atop their sleigh in the capital city. Santa's arrival officially ushers in the magic of the holidays in mid-Michigan and is presented by the Lansing Board of Water and Light. BWL is proud to be the greater Lansing area's hometown utility. They are hometown people, hometown power.
That's great. Ho, ho, ho.
That's a good Santa.
That's my Santa,
impression.
yeah. Great to see Santa.
He never ages.
Never ages. I hope I age that way.
That's so great. A great way to kick off the holidays here in mid-Michigan. Well, crowds are starting to form behind Santa. Tens of thousands of people are gathering at the Capitol of Michigan Avenue for the highly anticipated lighting of the state Christmas tree and the community sing-along featuring David Archuleta. And after David's festive performance tonight, a drone light show will make the sky aglow and will cap off the evening with a magnificent fireworks display.
You asked me about my favorite part, and I said
Yes.
the beginning, but I think it's now.
Yes. Yes.
I think it's now.
So many great things to see. Yeah, there were
Oh my gosh.
several favorites for me tonight.
Well, this parade really knocked it out of the park. We have more to come, but let's hear from another one of our celebrity guests.
Hey, Mid-Michigan, Mario Lopez here with Access Hollywood, and you're watching the 40th annual Silver Bells in the City Electric Light Parade. Do not go anywhere. The sky above the Capitol Dome is about to light up with 200 drones, followed by an amazing display of fireworks, so stay tuned.
You're watching the 40th annual Silver Bells in the City.
Oh my gosh, wow, it is happening.
It's here.
It's here.
The highly anticipated 40th anniversary. I can't believe it.
And I am a huge fan of David Archuleta since he was on American Idol. I mean, I am super excited.
Yeah.
Well, so let's talk about what were some of your favorite entries tonight. I say it. I've said it several
Cata.
years. Cata is always a great
Of
one.
course.
Yes.
Cata,
I mean, I
of
love
course.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. The Petoskey Steel Drum Band is always a crowd favorite too.
Yeah.
But even Potter Park Zoo I thought was great tonight.
Potter Park Zoo was great.
Northeast Towing,
Yes.
amazing. Loved them.
Waverly's band was great. What else? So many. I can't even think of them.
And the bands too. I mean, all credit to all the marching band students out there who joined in tonight on a cold, windy night.
Yeah.
But they did a great job.
They did a great job. I don't know how you walk in a parade when it's freezing out, you've got wind blowing, and you're playing an instrument, and you're not tripping.
We're
How do you
shaking
do that?
sitting here. I can imagine walking in a parade.
Yes.
I mean,
And it's cold because your instruments can freeze up a little bit too, blowing on the mouthpieces and all of that.
that is true talent. That is true talent.
But they do a great
I
job.
can hear the crowd getting excited about it.
Yes.
Yeah, we're getting closer
The
to
light
that
parade.
tree lighting. The main event is tree lighting. I'm really excited about that.
And it's hard to imagine, but the very first Silver Bells 40 years ago, the tree lighting wasn't even a part of it. That didn't come for a couple years later. So, and now it's kind of the focal point of the evening, and people love it.
One
So,
of the things I love about the holiday season is after the tree lighting, coming down downtown Lansing late at night and seeing the tree lit up. There's something special about that.
That's
Look at the
just
crowd,
the
and for
holiday spirit.
kids, this is so special for kids. Big kids like me.
Exactly.
and we will have our announcement here.
All right, thank you, Mayor Shore.
We're going to have some announcements here of our Best Illuminated Band Awards in just a moment here. All right. We want to announce here. All right, we're going to have that in just a few seconds here because our winners have been decided and they're going to be announced here.
Ooh, exciting.
Yes. And remember,
So I'll say, so what's one thing that what you want for Christmas? What's one thing you're asking Santa for?
I want that pontoon boat.
Okay, I like that. You?
well, boy, that's a good question. I don't know. I just want to come back for next year's Silver Bells. How about that?
How special.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing.
I don't know what I want either.
I think this is it. The giant tree is going to come on pretty soon.
All All right. We are moments away from the tree lighting and community sing-along, but right now we want to announce the winners of the Best Illuminated Band contest and the winner of the Best Illuminated Large Band with over 75 members is the St. John's High School Marching Band. Yes, congratulations. And the winner of the Best Illuminated Small Band with under 75 members is the Bath High School Marching Band. Congratulations.
Yes, absolutely. You know, I do think this is it. I think we are about to get the giant tree light switch on, ready to go. And I think we're ready for the countdown. I can hear the crowds going behind it. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
And Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays!
Yeah, so that'll be at 8 o'clock. The fireworks will go, I bet you, till like 8:02.
And we were saying, where was the one we were looking at?
Town is up. Town is up.
Wow, what an incredible show tonight.
Wow.
That was great fun to see.
My first in-person drone show.
I mean, it was fun to see. Like, I can't wait for the next one. I love this one, and then it was incredible.
It literally took my breath away. Like every year it gets better.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, several got big cheers. Obviously, the Detroit Lions.
Of course. Oh, here come the fireworks. The fireworks are happening behind us here.
Over the Capitol Zone. Way to cap off Silver Bell's 40th anniversary. There they are. Look at that. Oh.
Happy holidays, Mid-Michigan.
What a beautiful way to kick off the holiday season. What a show this is. I mean, this is amazing. I can't even believe this. And let's give one more huge thank you to the countless volunteers, our community partners, Silver Bell sponsors, the City of Lansing, the State of Michigan, and the Lansing Entertainment and Public Facility Authority for keeping this beloved tradition alive and memorable.
You know, we say this each year, that there are challenges we face and friends we've lost along the way, but there's something so special about coming together as a community and really celebrating the magic of the holidays in style right here in Lansing.
I couldn't have said it better. Events like Silver Bells just make you feel good. On behalf of Mark, Asia, and everyone at Fox 47, LEPFA, the Lansing Public Media Center, the City of Lansing, the State of Michigan, and myself, thank you so much for joining us. And the Spartan game is coming up.
Yes, happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
See you next year. Yeah.
Bells in the City. Bless you all. Have a great holiday.